variety, Lindinians, ladles, jelly spoons, baby bells and gemstones. We are live from London Heathrow Airport again, on a very rare Tuesday live for you. It's also a very windy day today as well, so anything could happen. We get an increase in wind speed. Guess what? These arrivals will be a lot more entertaining. Here's our first one then, folks. With perfection, straight in. Very nice too. We'll be keeping a very close eye on the departures today as well, as there is a private 747 which apparently is going to Sultan of Brunei board, leaving at about 12:50, 1 o'clock. So we'll be keeping a close eye on that one, folks. Let's go. We are live from the Thistle Hotel here at Terminal 5 at London Heathrow. Good morning to you people. Come on, Danny. Very nice. So we're eagerly awaiting the departure of the Sultan of Brunei as well from a remote stand here at Heathrow in his private 747. So we're looking out for that one very soon. So in between any arrivals, we will keep a close eye on runway 09 right this morning. As they're landing on 09 left. As we watch American Airlines bringing in their 767, here we go. Bit of a wobble there, come on my man. Very nice. Good morning to you lovely people, welcome to the stream. We are live from the Thistle Hotel here in London. Ironically, got American Airlines near with the Dreamliner on the other runway. As I say, we have got a very special 747 leaving at about 1 o'clock with the Sultan of Brunei on board. So we're keeping a close eye on all departures as well. Good morning to you lovely people. Thank you for joining the stream this morning. I do appreciate all of you. If you want to get involved in the chat, please feel free to do so. It's always great to know where you guys are from. On a very dull, dismal and windy London Heathrow Airport. As we welcome Delta Airlines into the airport, ladies and gents. There we go. Welcome to the UK. Very nice too. Ironically, got Air Canada over on the other runway, waiting for his slot to leave, as we watch United Airlines go away in their Dreamliner. But as we all loved, here we go, folks. It's the big one. The daddy of aviation, the king of the skies. Here we go. The A380, folks. Carol, tomorrow I'll be flying with Spirit Airlines. Whereabouts in the States are you from? And where are you flying to? Great to have you here, Carol. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining. Here we go. The big daddy of aviation from Emirates, ladies and gents. Always a great way to have one nice and early on the stream. Hear those trends going crazy on the approach this morning. It's Emirates, folks. You can hear the kids in the background going mad. They actually got a photo of that bad boy coming in. Taking all 4 miles of the runway to slow down. Like I said, we are keeping a very close eye as well on the southbound runway, which weirdly, as you can see, is absolutely hacking it down with rain over there, while it's still pretty much dry here. That could be famous last words though. Just seen American Airlines landing, and now they're very promptly leaving. But we are awaiting the departure. 747 at about 12:50, 1 o'clock. So we'll be keeping a close eye on that one. So no matter the weather, folks, we will be here. We will get wet just to see that one departing. Ton, welcome back to the channel, my friend. But Carol, whereabouts in the States are you flying to tomorrow? We're watching over there, by the way, folks, because behind an A380 always takes a very long time for anything else to come in behind it, due to the wake turbulence. On a decal, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining us this morning, or this afternoon. But here is our next arrival, folks. A little A320. The size difference between a 320 and a 380 is unbelievable. Coming in hot though, trying to counteract that wind. Come on, lad. Yeah, boy. Famous last words, by the way, folks. It has literally started raining here at the Thistle. But guess what? A bit of rain never killed no one. Pardon me. Very nicely done. You can see runway 09 right is very busy this afternoon. Everyone just piling down there as much as they can to get on their slot and depart Heathrow. So currently got United fighting against American Airlines, as KLM leaving an Embraer over there. We'll see that just past the tail. There it goes. As I say, we are focusing as well on that very private 747 with the Sultan of Brunei on board, ladies and gents. Here's our next arrival. Here we go. From Lufthansa in Germany, here we come. Come on, boys. Another textbook landing there from our from our German cousins. Very nice indeed. Air Canada just leaving on the 09 right, 09 right this afternoon. Winning, we are currently live from London Heathrow this morning, or today, sorry. Europe's busiest airport and the second busiest in the world. The first busiest obviously being LAX. Yeah, we are live from London Heathrow at the Thistle Hotel, ladies and gents. Here comes BA again for you guys. Giving a very strong look on 09 right, the departing runway for that special 747. It's currently parked on a remote stand, and we have it on good authority that it's leaving between 12:50 and 1 o'clock. Here comes our next arrival, folks. It's Aer Lingus. All the way from Ireland, straight in today here at Heathrow on 09 left. For those of you watching the stream last night, of course we were at the other end of the runway. As they were landing on 27 right last night, but this morning or today we're on the 09s, folks. Our BCA friendlies will get a much better view of the touchdown area as well, so that'll be cool. I say we are eagerly awaiting the departure of this 747. We all love a Boeing anyway, especially a jumbo. Here we go though, it's our red-nosed friend from Briere. Here we go. Only aircraft on the British Airways fleet with a red nose lands into Heathrow usually 2 or 3 times a day. Mainly used nowadays for our domestic flights, ladies and gents. If you are brand new to the channel though, folks, please do smash that like button, hit subscribe and come and join us right here on the channel. It's always great to have new people. Feel free to join the chat as well. As BA are lined up, they're raring to go. There we go. Go on, lads. As we watch Iceland there, come on in. Come on in, guys. In your Max A, here we go. Nice little screech. Very nice. Very nice, very good. Apologies for the weather this morning, folks. Not the greatest. But ladies and gentlemen, we've just seen an A380 arrival. And guess what? Here's a second one. Going by the livery, looks like a Qatar Airways flight, ladies and gents. Literally just had Emirates. Here comes Qatar Airways, folks. David, no, we are actually live from Heathrow this right now, my friend. Here we go, on to 09 right. Sorry, 09 left here at Heathrow. It's Qatar Airways, folks. In the Big Daddy 380. Come on, guys. Here we go. Whoa, beautiful. Do you know what? After that puff of smoke, Jesus, we can smell that here. Onto the reverse thrusters, literally chucking it in. And oh my God, using all 4 miles of this runway to slow himself down in not very nice conditions. Aircraft is the A380 Qatar, you are correct. And as I say, there's Virgin Atlantic over there. We are also awaiting the departure of the Sultan of Brunei's 747. There it is, just landed, our little red-nosed friend. There we go. Come on, son. Go get to your game, my man. Nathan, the Beastie 380 and the Jumbo are iconic planes. You are very correct. However, the A380, I have on good authority, is far easier to fly than the 747. Myself and another member of the channel flew the 747 literally 2 months ago. Bloody hell, was that hard work. But we have got the 747 departing with the Sultan of Brunei at about 12:50. It's currently on a remote stand on the other side of the airfield. So we'll keep a close eye on that departure for you guys. Hey, you're welcome, Nathan, no problem at all. And yet again, here we go. BA coming in, folks. Annoyingly lands just for the bushes after. We can't see it properly. But hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles, my friends. And obviously, as you can see, London Heathrow, the home of British Airways. In case that wasn't obvious, folks. Got a nice little tiddler being pulled around by a tug right now. I'm not overly sure why, but there we go. As we watch the Scandinavians come on in, here we go. Last time in these conditions they did a go round, so it'll be interesting to see today. Come on, guys. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Straight in, there we go. Now our friends have moved, we can move along as well. Well, here we go, look, 777. And as we can see right there in the background, ladies and gents, there it is. The Sultan of Brunei's private 747 currently making its way down the taxiway to runway 09 right. He'll probably be leaving very, very soon. The private royalty planes like those are very, very rare, or very rarely delayed. Bring another 320 in, come on, guys. So ordinarily, here at Heathrow, at least on either runway, the V1 speed for an A380 is roughly about 143 knots. But there it is, folks. The Sultan of Brunei is on board that 747. They will pull back at about 127. A320 from Rome. Thank you, Susie. There's a... well, I think that might be a Dreamliner. Come on then, lad. Get yourself in. Go on, boy. And really annoying that they literally... oh, there's a little puff there. There he goes. Very nice. That one's from Berlin. Is that nice? There you go. Gaz, welcome to you, brother. Thank you so much indeed for all the content you've been watching in the last few hours. I appreciate you. So, Vania is from the USA. As Gaz has said, yes, please do like and subscribe, everyone. That'd be amazing. Okay, I've got no idea what that says. Here we go, folks. Another Lufthansa arrival this afternoon. Here we go. Say bottle of water. Okay, there you go. Isn't this the place with the Concorde? It is indeed, yes. Concorde is actually parked pretty much behind those silos over there, right at the end of runway 09 right. A runway which of course flew out of frequently here at London Heathrow, as we watch Virgin make their way out on 09 right. In my opinion, Airbus or Boeing, which is the best? Do you know, it's a hard one, to be fair, because they're both good in their own ways. We were saying last night on the stream that Airbus realistically has got a much better interface for pilots and obviously flying the aircraft. Boeing is still very basic in that respect, but personally speaking, from a pilot perspective, I'd say that Boeing is actually more comfortable to fly. Here we go, folks. It is very much appreciated. You are right, guys. Yeah, please do smash that like button, hit subscribe, and come and join us here on a very drizzly Tuesday afternoon from London Heathrow. Without Boeing, Airbus wouldn't exist. I've been inclined to agree with you, to be fair, because obviously they are always in competition. But I do still think, despite all the problems that Boeing have had recently with certain things, they still have the monopoly, 100%. The A330, I'm not too sure what you're on about. There we go. So the Sultan of Brunei is currently lined up on 09 right, leaving literally on schedule. As we watch Air Portugal come on in, here we go. Watch them arrive. And then we will watch. There it goes. the Sultan of Brunei, ladies and gents, on a private 747. Big Jet TV on the other end of the airport, watching that departure on 09 right. Make sure you check that out on his channel later on if you want to. They're racing down the runway, going to pull back roughly in between those, the tower and the mast right there. We'll watch it and we'll see it leave. Because having a rare departure like that is absolutely crazy. Doesn't happen often here at Heathrow no more. There you go, pretty much on scheduled. It's almost like we know what we're talking about. There he goes, ladies and gents. The Sultan of Brunei leaves in his private plane right here at London Heathrow. Just in time for an A380 arrival. Come on, boys. And to be fair, without Big Jet TV and Jerry racing around the airport trying to get here for that departure, I would never have got the notification and would not have had any idea that was even happening. So massive shout out to Jerry this morning, thank you. A319 from Stuttgart. Oh, there you go. Cheers, Susie. Jacob, welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining us today. As what looks like another British Airways arrival, my friends. Gaz, can you give me a numbers count, please, my G? Thai Airways are also now lining up for 09 right this morning, or this afternoon. I keep saying morning, folks, because it normally is morning, to be fair, from here. Come on, boys. Little bit of a wobble there on the way in. Come on. And an A320 from Gothenburg. Very nice. I always think Gothenburg sounds like it's come from, like, Batman, you know? Nice. Oh, hello. Ground crews are just now doing whatever they can to scare the birds away. Thanks for that, because you scared me at the same time. Air India, you're welcome. Watching from Australia. Bloody hell. Flight Radar 24 by any chance? Whereabouts in Australia? So I guarantee you've got better weather than we have. Alright, ground crews, please stop. Bloody hell. We're being shot at, folks. We're not. Honestly, we're not. It's the ground crew's way of making sure the bird populations and any loiterers of birds and stuff clear the airfield to make it safer for these guys to land, obviously. A bird strike on takeoff and landing is no fun. Here we go. 787-9 from Tel Aviv. Here we go. You've got to love the Dreamliner. An amazing plane to fly. Both as a passenger and flight crew, they are incredible to fly those. From Newcastle in Australia, and yes, Flight Radar 24. The weather's beautiful here. Well, do you want to send it this direction, please? That'd be amazing. That was a Dreamliner. That was a 787-9, so it was definitely a Dreamliner. You can also tell by the flare on the engine casings as well. Arushi, hello to you. Bloody hell, they are popping off them little caplets like there's no tomorrow right now. What about the 787-10? They are amazing to fly, to be fair. So, I don't know if you can make it out right at the very back there. Cathay Pacific in their OneWorld livery. Salvador, we are currently live from London Heathrow Airport. There is Terminal 5. And we're currently watching Runway 09 left this morning. Or today, sorry. as Thai Airways, the Royal Orchid, make their way out. It is pretty windy, yes. Very much so. Here comes BA, folks. Oi, oi. Come on in. All the way from Nice. Very nice indeed. Very nice, very nice, very nice. See what we did there? Yeah. Ladies and gents, do not worry about all the pops and bangs and stuff you can hear. It's just the ground crew clearing away birds for safe departures. There's a better view of the OneWorld delivery of the Cathay Pacific. How many runways at Heathrow? There's currently 2, with a third one being put in pretty much just beyond the orange markers over there. Hopefully in 2027, as plans have finally been approved for a third runway here. It's much needed, 100%. So for those of you who just joined, unfortunately you have just missed out on the departure of the Sultan of Brunei and 2 pretty close A380 arrivals as well from Emirates and Qatar Airways. Currently watching a rather weird, kind of weird departure configuration now on the taxiway. Clearing birds with the Gatling. Yeah, you can hear the gunshots in the background. Can be quite unnerving, to be fair, because you're like, what the hell's going on when you first hear it, but it's all good. Only 2, that surprises me, the amount of traffic there. I know, it is kind of crazy. But the third runway has been commissioned and hopefully should be starting work on that in 2027. Of course, nothing's ever quick, is it, in aviation, but there we go. An A321 Neo from Malaga, very nice indeed. By the way, Qatar A380 800 is number 8 on Flight Radar 24. Happy days, there we go. All the way back from Malaga. Can you imagine leaving Spain and coming back to this crappy weather? Bless you people. Nice view, Mac. Maru, I appreciate you, my lovely. Thank you so much indeed for coming back. I appreciate you. Hopefully Cameron will be around later on. And we'll jump on the stream. The legend it is. As you've got Virgin Atlantic make their way to 09 right. Boeing 777 incoming from Seattle. Oh yeah, baby. And look, literally right there. We are live from the Thistle Hotel this morning, by the way, folks. My home for last night. Very comfortable. Literally wrapped up like a sausage roll last night. Here we go, get that 777 in. Come on, lad. We can go quicker than that. Come on, my man. Here we go. Yeah, boy. Absolutely amazing, isn't it? You've got to love the 777. Absolutely insane. Very, very nice. It was a very, very, very butter landing, Korean. You're not right. You are not wrong. Very, very smooth from BA this morning. Or today. That was incredible. As we watch Virgin Atlantic shoot off down runway 09 right. Oh, smelling that burning rubber smell, that is insane. Blimey. You got to remember though folks, that these aircraft are landing at like between 140 and 160 miles an hour. So those wheels are literally spinning like crazy at that speed onto a completely solid surface. Hence why you do get them big puffs of smoke upon landing. Normally less though on wet days like this. Come on in, get your, there you go. There goes Virgin. Ta-da guys. Next one is a 320 from Dublin, which will be that one right there, making their way in over Slough right now. Obviously you need quite a big space in for a little 320 for the wake turbulence from a 777. Speaking of 777s, Cathay Pacific's taking theirs, there we go. Obviously Neo literally just means new engine option. So, in case anyone's wondering what that actually does stand for. And the CO is the clean engine option. So Cathay Pacific will pull back probably at that silo at their V1 speed, start their rotation, and away they go. Literally, and boom. They went well late. Jesus. Have a great day everyone. Smash that like button and smash the like and subscribe for great content. We'll be back later again to have a great stream. Guys, I appreciate you man. Thank you very much indeed. If you could give me a quick numbers check before you go, that'd be amazing. Here's Aer Lingus, ladies and gents. Here we go. Yeah baby, the Irish are coming home. There you go. In about 5 minutes you'll see a 787 Dreamliner from Jeddah. Oh, that'll be cool. Oh, hello. Beep beep to you too. Beep beep, I'm a sheep. Oh, where you going? I'm seeing the same on Flight Radar. Kieran Mitchell, nice one for being here. Thank you very much indeed. Samuel, we are currently in the UK at London Heathrow. Take care, Gaz. Take care, man, and we'll speak to you later. Here we go then. I have Radar Tracker 24. Happy days, man. I appreciate that. Here we go. Hi, Cat. Very, very smooth. Very nice. Do you know what? No matter what you say about British Airways is like customer service, you cannot fault the way they land their aircraft. But then again, you kind of get yelled at if you don't, to be fair. So there's a 777 coming in soon from Atlanta. Beautiful looking aircraft. There you go. And then you got this. So Cat is obviously from Cat's from Thailand. Samuel, KK, bye mate. Thanks for joining me, I do appreciate you. The British Airways A380 from Madrid. Cheers, Faddy. Faddy. Here we go. Also Delta A330 coming in a few minutes from Seattle. Oh, very nice too. Susie, I forgot to say, like Newcastle. That's New South Wales, isn't it? Like Sydney area, pretty much. Mubarak, Air India. We will have some of them as well, I'm pretty sure. Ultimate Stories. Hey, how are you all? We're all good. We're all good. Delta is coming. You know, I do like Delta aircrafts. Their livery is pretty sick nowadays. But honestly, how busy the South Runway is absolutely mental. East Coast, 2 hours north of Sydney. Oh, okay. Who's responsible for the Air India crash? I have absolutely no idea. Beyond the stethoscope, we had Emirates appear earlier in their A380. Chances are they will come back. There'll be another one at some point. As we watch BA from Budapest, here we go. I mean, let's face it, Emirates literally are like the absolute don of aviation. Customer service is amazing, their flights are incredibly comfortable and absolutely amazing. Like I said, we're not going to go into the ins and outs of that crash because, to be fair, until they've completely concluded their investigations, it's not fair to pass judgment on. And here comes the Dreamliner. Oh yeah, baby! Always tell by its nicely flapped wings. Here it comes. Here we go. Yeah. Nice little whistle there, the Pratt & Whitney engine. 787 from Jeddah, here we go. Nice little wobble with the old wind turbulence on the way in today. Not much of a flare until the last point. There you go. Slight little pullback. And beautifully gentle. Bloody hell. You get butter, then you get smooth, and I tell you what, that was smooth as you like, ladies and gents. Incredible. Jesus. Next to no smoke there at all. There's the Americans, lining up for 09 right. Hey guys, how you doing? Incredibly good landing, yeah. Atlanta on the way. Thank you, Beyond the Stethoscope, I appreciate that. Here we go then, folks. The Atlanta 777 is incoming. With British Airways, ladies and gents. Of course it would be. Who would assume it'd be anything else but BA coming in here, right? It's almost like they live here. We're currently opposite Terminal 5 Mubarak at London Heathrow. Terminal 5 being the building you'll see just behind this aircraft. Come on guys, try and see if we can get as smooth as your last people. Let's watch this one. Ooh. I mean, it was good. But it was not as good as the last one. I'm sorry. The landing from that Dreamliner was absolutely unbelievable. I'm at Upton Park. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, there's Terminal 5, literally right there, ladies and gents. Here comes Delta Airlines, folks. You can see them coming. They're a-coming. Let's go. Obviously, if any of you guys are subscribed to Big Jet TV, then you're going to see the close-up departure of the Sultan of Brunei's 747 with Jerry, because he's been filming that this morning. Here we go. It's Delta Airlines, folks. Let's get it nice and gentle. Come on, guys. Oh, that was very, very smooth. Very nice. Very nice. The A330-900 from Seattle. That was incredible. What a landing. Brilliant. It is very grey out here, yeah, unfortunately. Autumnal weather here in the UK is never great, I'm not going to lie to you. Kind of weird though, look, you get one Delta arriving as one's literally trying to line up for takeoff as well. Where's the actual landing from where you are? What do you mean? Quite clearly here. Runway 09 left, ladies and gents, at London Heathrow Airport. Literally just watching Delta making their way to their taxi point where the plane hits the ground. It varies on different aircraft, to be fair, fella. Here comes a Swiss A220. I like these ones. They make the whale noise as they go into reverse thrust. It's quite cool. There you go. That's going back to idle. A little bit more power to counteract the wind coming in today. And then look, as we come in, go on. Straight in, that was lovely. And then wait for the whale noise, here we go. There's a little moan. Love it. Jesus Christ. That ambulance scared the shit out of me. They did come in hard, but we are north of the airport runway, yeah, so you got Terminal 5 right there, and then literally we're about, what, 60 metres away from there at the Thistle Hotel, where we stayed last night. We've got Delta Airlines over there, Virgin Atlantic as well. Bath Road's behind me, so yeah, you're not far away, to be fair. BA A380 now from Warsaw. Guess what? It's right there. Oh yeah. Here we go. Oh. Come on. That's annoying. Literally lands just behind the bushes, but from what I saw it looked pretty decent. The ladies and gentlemen, if you are brand new, please do smash that like button, hit subscribe, come and join us right here on the channel as we watch our little Dreamliner making its way right the way around to the gate here at Terminal 5. There's quite a bit of turbulence, yeah. Obviously make worse as well because wind coming across the airfield kind of hits Terminal 5. Bellows over the top and knocks it all over the place. It's all BA, mate, because this is where we live. This is the home of British Airways, hence why there are so many. It's not just BA, as you can see, American Airlines making their way out on 09 right. But yeah, Terminal 5 is the home of British Airways. A380 lining up. Air India, please. Dude, we don't get to choose. Like, I've got no say over what comes in. I can't ring up and go, yo, can you send in an A380, an Airbus, like, or an Air India or whatever. Doesn't quite work like that, man. Let's just watch that one take off. We've got a while. Oh, it'd be great if I could do that. You know, if I could literally like ring up operations and be like, hey guys, listen, like these guys are asking for X, Y, and Z. Can you make it happen, please? Yeah, I'd love to do that for you guys, but unfortunately we can't. I can ring them and say like, can you take me off the rotor so I ain't got to work tomorrow or whatever, but then they'll be like, well then, don't come back. Might be mistaken, you know, they're actually in the OneWorld livery. That's crazy. It actually, no, it is United, I was going to say. Obviously, OneWorld Airlines being British Airways, Qantas, Japan Airlines, Finnair, Cathay Pacific, Iberia, to name but a few. The Korean cargo 747, I've got to go. Oh man, you're going to miss out on the A380, dude. Air India coming at 6:53. Jesus. What's my favourite destination? That's a hard one, to be fair. I'll get back to you on that one, I'm not sure. 6:53, but we might still be here actually. This live will be finishing about 3:30. Then we're going to go get some food, come back, and do a 5:30 till 7:30 live stream from here, providing we don't change runways, which quite often is the case. Come on, little one. So that American Airlines flight was going to Philadelphia. Very nice too. Bryce, welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Please don't say that. Not Marcus. Hello. Oh, ow! Just sneezed and hurt my back again. That was not pleasant. Ow. Oh. It's a problem with. I'm from Algeria. Oh, nice. So not Marcus. If you're not Marcus, then what is your name? Barbara. 0. Hello. Swiss is coming in. Awesome. We'll look out for that one shortly. And so I'm keen on Al Edgile. Aldri. Cool. My name is actually Marcus though. Oh, okay then. That's pretty cool. US Airlines from Sydney only go to LA, San Fran or Dallas. Love seeing other destinations at other airports. Oh, that's interesting to know. I suppose like, yeah, from Sydney, LA's, well, I would say just across the water, but it's a hell of a flight. But to be fair, Sydney is a cracking airport to fly out of. Algeria is delayed but landing at 3:30. Could be the last one of our stream then, that'd be pretty cool. And Moon Brackets from the UK. Happy days, man. Well, you are all very, very welcome. It's always great to have people here, and it's even better when you all take part in the conversation and jump in the comments. It's absolutely amazing. Got another United Airlines over there. Swiss is here. I mean, it's not. It's practically over Swell. Just crossing the M25. And then making its way over the Western Perimeter Road. Probably about, I don't know, 500 feet right now. I like. Fady, I appreciate you. Thank you. If you want to hit the subscribe button as well, that'd be absolutely phenomenal. Always helps the channel, folks. Here we go then. It's Swiss Air. Let's go. Roxy's High Flyer. Hi, I hope you're having a wonderful day. We are, thank you very much. I hope you are too. Come on, Swiss. Let's see a beautiful pucker landing from you guys. Very nice. The A220 from Geneva. I just love that little whale like roar thing, isn't it? Like reverse thrust. It's so cute. Love it. As we say goodbye to, there we go. Pilots make it look like a piece of cake. I mean, to be fair, 9 times out of 10, if it looks really, 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 really easy, it's probably landing on autopilot, to be honest with you. So, yeah. But to be fair, like, takeoff and landings are the most stressful part of any flight, as everybody knows. But yeah, landing is the most difficult. Paul McKillen, if you've got nothing nice to say, please leave. Guess what, folks? Oh yeah, it's BA. Francesco, it is Heathrow, yes. Terminal 5's in the background. We are watching BA coming into land on runway 09 left. Fady has subbed, thank you very much indeed, I appreciate you. A321 from Nice, nice. It's Mumbai International Airport. No. Bloody hell, that was a buttered landing. That was proper soft. Jesus. That's incredible. Very nice indeed. Susie, welcome to being an official Lindinian. Thank you for your help this morning. I appreciate you. Our next one then, ladies and gents, is right up there. Nice, that was smooth. One Aviation, it was very smooth. I could be wrong, but looking at your profile picture and your name, are you a member of Big Jet TV? Oh, there we go, folks. The unfinished tail fin of the A320. Making its way out on 09 right. That'll be back probably in the next hour or two. Do you ever live stream from the park at Myrtle Ave? Yes, we do. But trying to get parking over there is near on impossible. A320 Neo from Dublin. Nazir, hello. And Fady says Air Lingual. There we go. London Heathrow to Dubai, Emirates A380 only, please. If only it was that simple, dog. I wish we could do that for you. But I said, I have no control of what lands I'm from. It's a shame. Thank you, sir. I accept. Susie, you're more than welcome. Saying that, Maru, are you still with me? Our other moderator from Venezuela. Here we go, Aer Lingus, ladies and gents. Here we go. Lingus, the autocorrect is so annoying. Don't worry, it's cool, my man. That was pretty soft as well, you know. I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking, with the wind and stuff today, I thought it might have had a few more dodgy landings, but to be fair, they're all doing really well. It's actually mental. Yeah. By the way, folks, those of you thinking like what qualifies me to talk about aircraft, etc. All I'll say to you is there is my credentials. So that's why I do a lot of aviation content on this channel. Speaking of BA though, guess what? Here we go. Will we get another soft landing or are they going to chuck it into the floor? Let's find out. Here we go, folks. Come on, BA. You're going to land right. Damn, boy, that was proper soft. No, I don't think I'm a member. Oh, okay. There must be somebody on Big Jet TV with the same profile picture, because I swear I recognise your name somewhere. That's the A320 from Lisbon. Cheers, Susie. Right, it's going to move over here. So I can put my bottle on the table. Oh, my back's gone. Ow. And we can stand here now. A silky smooth landing there. It was indeed, Beezer, you're not wrong. Let's see how SCL Qatar do with their A350. A very nice plane to fly. Very user friendly. Let's watch this one come in. Here we go. A350 from Doha. Come on, my man. Oh, that was a nice butter landing. Very nice indeed. Wouldn't expect anything less from Qatar Airways. Wow, that was pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Let's go to a new focal point. Why not? Okie dokie. I've got some support now. I mean, Qatar do take their landings very, very seriously, and as was clearly proven just then. So here we go. For those of you wondering, by the way, folks, I know our other moderator Cameron was like, what are those little bubble things that keep bopping around over there? They are the pods, ladies and gents. They go between this hotel and also Terminal 5, and they're driverless. They just pop around by themselves all the time. £8.75 per person. Always good. G'day, mate. Today made it to Kitamundra. Only crop dusters and choppers for shooting pigs. No big airports out in the scrub. Your morning looks awesome. It's pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie. Here's another BA flight, folks. Yeah, baby. Very nice indeed. That's the A319 from Manchester. HB1234 says, did you know United pilots earn £537,000 a year? What? That is crazy money. I only really have ever flown Aer Lingus. Never done me wrong though. Aer Lingus are pretty decent, to be fair. I'm not gonna lie to you. Another 777 coming in from Riyadh. I've flown God knows how many airlines. Yeah, Snap, to be fair. BA, BMI, Qantas, Thai Airways, Wizz Air, Jet2. Come on, Saudia. I love their livery. I think it looks so cool. Come on. Let's watch it. Oh, that was incredibly smooth as well. Very nice indeed. Gotta leave. Cheers, it's been great as usual, mate. No problem at all, man. We'll catch up with you again very, very soon. That was a butter landing. You are absolutely correct. And guys, if you guys like this sort of stuff, we are at Heathrow pretty regularly. Please do like and subscribe. It's always great to have a load of you amazing people on board. Always good fun. Can't wait to see the A330 butter. I mean, they're normally quite hard. They look like hard landings, but actually internally, due to like the suspension systems and stuff in place on the 330, like, it may look hard on the outside, but it's not always as hard for the passengers as it may appear, which is kind of weird. A321 now from Venice. Oh, very nice too. So I'd rather be in Venice right now than here. probably warmer as well, to be honest with you, I'm not going to lie. This is going to be hard. Possibly. Possibly. Let's see. See if you're right. Come on, lad. End the runways in sight. You're focusing hard now on where you need to be. Come on, bro. In we come. Gonna land right behind them. No, mate, that was not hard at all. That was a very smooth. That was beautifully smooth. But yeah, folks, obviously, as you can see, there's the first marking point for the touchdown zone to land. And of course, right there, that is the end of the runway. But if we're doing takeoffs on this landing, on this runway, 98 times out of 100, the A380 will start its takeoff roll practically about there. But Venice has been on BA Jet 2 Airways Vueling. Hang on. AJet, Air France, KLM, TAP, Portugal, and Swiss. Air France is incoming on the A220 from Paris. Come on then, guys. Bring it home. Here we come. Flybe and Monarch. Bloody hell. That was a bit difficult. That was a bit hard. There's the little roar. Bayern, welcome back to the channel, my friend. Thank you so much indeed for joining. I appreciate you. Isn't it a shame that Monarch Airlines don't actually exist anymore? KLM is incoming. That was a very, very hard landing. You're not wrong, to be fair. HB, what actually is your name? I'll call you by your name rather than just HB. You can always tell KLM because of just how blue. I'm blue, da ba dee da ba da. Oh, the Embraer E195, very nice. Henry, that's great to have you along, man. Thank you so much for joining, I appreciate you. Here we go. Kian says, hi. How you doing, mate? And Flybe retired in 2020, they did. It's a shame. Come on in. Henley Aviation says, hi, hello. Well, hello. Oh, you're going to land behind the trees. Boo. Another soft buttered landing there though from KLM. Very nice indeed. In the Embraer. Very nice indeed. We look over the southern runway right now, folks. There you go. You wanted Air India boomerang. Guess what? There's Air India. Right there. Making their way back out of the country shortly. Very nice indeed. Clearly our Air India dance worked for you guys because there they are. Watch them now not be on the channel, that'd be interesting, wouldn't it? A320 from Paris. The Embraer E-Series does look cool. Yeah, it's very true. American Airlines are incoming. Kieran, thank you for your help on that one, mate. Thank you. It's Vueling, ladies and gents. Here we go. Vueling.com. Go on. Another soft landing there, folks. Another 777 incoming from Phoenix. Awesome. Oh, wicked. Only airport is bad. What do you mean, man? Annoyingly, it's going to start getting a bit wet again soon, folks. You can see the rain shifting its way over the airfield as we speak. Charles de Gaulle is better. It is this. That's a mad airport. Literally, how long it takes the taxiways to get from from the terminals to the runways, etc. God, it can take ages sometimes. Here we go though. American Airlines from Phoenix. Here we go. Nicely done, my friend, nicely done. Looks like Southwest weirdly before. The amount of roar from them engines is absolutely insane. The American 777-200 extra range. There we go. And you can just make out in the background, ladies and gents, the maintenance sheds of United Airlines and British Airways, and of course Virgin Atlantic being that one right there. What a landing. Look at how the rain is coming in over. It's literally made it all so misty over there. But nothing's gonna stop us now. Isn't our fossil fuel usage going to pretty much stop life on Earth? Amy, I don't really think so, no. Got nothing to worry about there. Would you rather fly Ryanair or Spirit Airlines? If I had a choice, probably neither, to be fair. A320 now from Edinburgh, folks. They won't be enjoying this landing with the wind and the rain, but as usual, nice and gentle. Oh my lord, it gets so wet now, but there we go. Eurowings is incoming. Honestly, the weather at the moment in this country is so bipolar, it's unbelievable. Like literally. Emirates or Singapore? Emirates all the way. 100%, no question of it, no question of that at all. Mary, hello to you. Thank you for joining. Here we go then, folks. Here's Eurowings. Can't beat these, can ya? Come on, folks. Probably still with Emirates, to be fair. Very, very, very buttered. That was incredible, that landing. Especially with the current weather conditions, that was actually incredible. Wow. Bloody hell, that was really good. Really, really good. As we watch BA shooting off that runway 09 right this morning. Out of the ones you said so far, but no, my actual favourite airline of all time, despite common belief, my actual favourite airline is Qantas. But there we go. 777 from Doha. How do you sleep when the planes are loud as fuck? Well, biker, one, it's daytime, so I won't be sleeping anyway. And secondly, at this hotel, the windows are that thick. They're triple glazed, so you don't actually hear anything. We're speaking of Qatar. Here they come. 777 from Doha. Obviously, that was going to be a smooth landing. Yeah, Emirates generally land like First thing in the morning and last at night. But they do occasionally come in during the daytime, but they are primarily their slots are first thing in the morning. So when the planes take off, then turn, I see them over Weybridge. Is that where you live? Is it Weybridge? That's nice. Not far from here, to be fair. A321 from Thessaloniki. Thanks for that, Susie. I appreciate you. Nice one. Between you and our other Australian moderator, David, some of the words you guys get me, or names you guys get me to say, is not real. All right, Henry. Well, guess what? We'll possibly see you guys soon then, my friend, because we'll still be here. So, yeah, if so, pop on by and say hello. Always great to meet you. Here's British Airways then, folks, from Thessaloniki. Here we go. Yeah, baby. There's a little screech. Nicely done. Very nicely done. 2 times 777 planes incoming, this time from San Francisco and Doha. Come on. This will be entertaining. Mate, your ID badge is on your back, dude. We don't know who you are coming towards us, but we know who you are when you leave. Fair play, man. So this is our first one from San Fran then, is it, Susie? San Francisco. Here we go. The good old British Airways, ladies and gents. Let's go. We post reasonably daily, yeah. We're live normally 5 times a week. Here we go then, San Francisco on the 777. Another beautifully soft landing. Very nice too. Oh, both BA. Bloody hell. But yeah, so Biker Bandit, we are literally live on usually on a Monday, a Wednesday, a Friday and a Saturday. But because we're in London, just it's wrong not to do a few lives from Heathrow, to be fair. We cover all different topics. Yesterday we're in the daytime at Kensington Palace for 28 years since the tragic Princess Diana. Did a live stream from the end of the runway, runway 27 last night, with the arrivals up until about 10:30 last night, and then again today. We'll take a break about 3:30. I'll go and get some lunch, and then we'll be back on about 5:30 to about 7:30, 8ish, which should, in theory, hopefully give us the 747 arrival with Korean Air, which would be pretty awesome. Here we go then. Putting your posters schedule on the damn calendar. This is actually great content. Biker, I appreciate you, fellas. Thank you very much indeed. Here we go then from Doha. Another BA 777. Can you do a buttered landing? Let's find out. course you're going to land right behind there. ZKN 2014, good afternoon to you. Welcome to London Heathrow. Lufthansa making their way to their taxiing point. Ready for takeoff on runway 09 right. Gold Edits, hello from Australia. Another Australian. Come on. Whereabouts in Australia are you? Also, what time is it for you guys over there? Do you know where the 777 that second one came from Doha? So yeah. Air IGA landing in 1.5 hours. Hi from Jordan. Hello, is it Lowe? Yeah, what time is it currently in Australia? Here's a little baby British Airways. Here we go. Here we go. A long time from here. Yeah, you're not wrong. Couple of hours in front, roughly. Well, quite a few to be fair. Come on then. In we come. Another nice bird landing. I haven't visited London before 2 years. So you came to London 2 years ago. Awesome. Well, welcome to the stream. It's a pleasure to have you here. Only downside with landing on 09 left is by the time you get to your off point on the runway, you've then got a hell of a bloody taxi right the way back up here. That's why a lot of BA pilots prefer it on 27 operations, because then you just come straight down the runway, pull off, and you're pretty much in. Speaking of BA though, let's go! Dreamliner pushback. And another Eurowings coming in, folks. Here we go. Susie, are you still in the chat, my lovely? Have you gone? And there we go. Welcome to the UK, folks. Here we go then, folks. Imagine seeing this 777 crash landing on the runway. I'd rather not see that, to be fair. I'd be like, oh shit. Now everything's going to be shut for a hell of a long time. I mean, yeah, it definitely helped the channel, but not something you want to see. Unless there's no fatality or no injuries and stuff. Jacob's World, hello. Welcome to the channel, my friend. It's Jacob's World. Virgin Atlantic is coming in. Where are you from, Jacob? Virgin Atlantic is coming. I'd imagine then that will probably be these guys. Looking at the tail fin, it probably is. Adil, hello to you. Pretty windy, isn't it? It is, mate. Yeah, very much so. But weirdly, not affecting the arrivals, which is kind of strange. I'd imagine there'd be a lot more wind turbulence than what there has been, but there we go. Go on then, Virgin. Bring in your 350. Very, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, where are you from, Jacob? That was an incredible day. That was definitely a butter landing. 100%. Chechia. Blimey. United Airlines is coming. Thank you for your fine, Kieran. That could be United Airlines coming along now. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are brand new to the channel, please do smash that like button, hit subscribe, come and join us right here on the channel. It's always great to have you guys. And come jump in the chat too. Gray says, hi, I'm from Indonesia. Hello, my friend. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for being here. United Airlines, here we go. Yeah! Here we come, folks. Let's see how gently they can get that down with a nice little Dreamliner this afternoon. Come on. I wish they'd cut down them bloody trees. No go-arounds as yet, Jacob. No. But if the winds increase or change directions, etc., who knows what might happen, and it could get quite hairy. So there's still time for that to happen. That was a 787-9 from United, from San Francisco, ladies and gentlemen. Kind of weirdly, you've got a United Airlines just arrived, and United Airlines on their way to 09 right to head off out of Heathrow today. Obviously, the main reason for being on the 09 operation at the moment is because you take off and land in the wind, into wind. Here we go, folks. Who knows, this could be our first go round of the day. That could be interesting. A321 Neo from far. Oh, here we go. Come on. Let's see how gently you can get that in. Little bit of wobble as you come on as well. I might put a petition together to cut down those trees so we can actually see that part of the runway. It's very annoying. But it's down. Down but not out, folks. Still give a little check on United as they're lined up and primed, ready to leave. You can only imagine as well how slippery that runway. They are bad trees, you're not wrong, mate. I can only imagine how slippery that runway must be with this really crappy, drizzly rain we've got in the UK right now. It's very annoying. British Airways A380 from Palermo next. Let's go. Okay, so you guys are in competition right now, it's mad. Here we go. Look like a smooth landing though. Very, very gentle, very nicely done. Straight in. Just trying to work out why it's taking so long for United to get their arse on the runway. There we go. Got a lot of ground support over there as well. Thundering around behind each other. Here's our next one. They'll cut the trees down when they add the third runway. They actually won't, because the third runway is going like parallel. Or yeah, on a different heading. So what's basically going to happen is a lot of this will get pushed back. This will become like so where all these cars are now will become a taxiway, and then the actual runway will be going behind, like over that way somewhere. So we're going over the motorway, which is going to be kind of crazy going by the current plans. But I don't really see how that's going to work. Let's watch American Airlines. They finally made their way out. British Airways 787-10 from Dubai in about 4 minutes. That'll be wicked. Happy days. So American Airlines probably pull back roughly around there on their rotation. Should happen about now. Oh, look at that. Here we go then, BA in the original livery, ladies and gents. Coming into land right now here at Heathrow. Always good to see that plane coming back in. The retro livery for British European Airlines. Approximately 260,000 more flights yearly with the new runway. Exactly that. Of course, Heathrow being the busiest airport in Europe and the second busiest in the world, ladies and gents. The only airport busier than this is currently Los Angeles, so LAX. Next is the BA 787-10 from Dubai. Nice. Yeah, no, it's so we are the busiest in Europe and the second busiest in the world. And then Gatwick, down in Sussex, is the busiest single-use runway in the world. It'd be better to have a new runway, I suppose. Oh no, it would be better. Yeah, it would be better to have a new runway. I support the plan. I've been saying that Heathrow needs the third runway for donkey's years, to be fair. Here we go then, folks. The 787-10 from Dubai. Can you imagine coming from the heat of Dubai back to this crummy weather? Lovely. Come on then, guys. Throw it in. Let's do this. Unmistakable nose. Let's see how smooth you can go. Come on. Very smooth. Very smooth. Very nice. There you go, folks. Wow. Yeah, so although Gatwick on paper, or like from an aerial view, has got 2 runways, they're actually too close together, like distance wise, for them to be used simultaneously. So now they can only use one. So primarily they literally just do that. Egypt Air is next. So yeah, they're not allowed to use 2 because they are way too close together. So it is the busiest single-use runway in the world, ladies and gents. A little bit of useless information for you. All this crazy shit you pick up from working in aviation, shall we say. As they come through the mist of the rain, a horrendous type of weather to be landing into, I'm not going to lie to you. Here comes Egypt Air, ladies and gents. Here we go. I'm going to go after this Egypt Air. No worries at all, Jake, as well. It's been a pleasure talking to you. Here we go. In we pop. What a livery as well. Come on, guys. Let's watch ya. Damn, that was a hard landing. But they got it in. That's all that matters. It is a cool livery. It does look pretty sick. I think my friend's on that airplane. Oh, that'd be cool. Very nice. Let's see what comes in next then, folks. British Airways A380 is coming in 1 minute. Kieran, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. And Jacob, catch you around, fella. Don't forget to turn on your notifications every time we go live. If you have subscribed, you will be notified, and it'll be great to speak to you again soon, man. Take it easy. That was a very firm touchdown. You are not wrong. I can't wait for the BA A380. Yeah. Looks like it could be on its way. Is that big enough for a 380? No. That's definitely not a 380. Will be cool to see the BA one though, because we've had Emirates so far and Qatar. So to have the BA one will be pretty cool. It could be that one over there, to be fair. Just turn his lights on. Here we go then. Shane, go on flight radar 24. If I had another device, I would do. It is an A320. Here we go. Oh, I love that. Oh well, I might as well stay here for the A380. It's got to be done, man. That's what we're all here to see it. The 4th one after that one. Sweet. There goes WestJet on the other runway. Shane, where are you from, buddy? Do you know what, folks? While we wait for this one to come in, I've got way too many vapes. Nice little tower room. There we go. Let's watch Eurowings then. Here we go. Here we go, folks. Ragging that in hard. Trying to fight against the headwind. Come on, guys. Getting a very, very, very soft button touchdown right there. Very nice indeed. Which really is kind of surprising when you think of how incredibly strong the winds are right now over Heathrow. You guys can probably hear it on camera as well. Actually mental. What's my favourite aircraft? It's the 747, believe it or not. Absolute queen of the skies. Literally used to dominate this airport, and now in modern times, probably either the 350 or, yeah, probably the 350. But overall, got to be we all love them. So now two BA 777s and then the A380. And the sun's coming out as well for the arrival of that, which is also awesome. There goes Scandinavian on the 09 right. Here's the first of our 777s then, folks. Here it comes. Bring in that butter machine, my man. Come on, lad. Here we go. There's a lot of smoke, but it looked very smooth. Do you think BA should have brought the 747-8i? Absolutely. I would much rather have the 747 flying around than the 12 A380s currently on the fleet. But what do I know? What do I know? Kieran says A380 is coming. Fady agrees with me. And then the second 777 is on its way, Fox. And then behind that one, it's the Big Daddy. The A380 is on its way in its BA livery, folks. The aircraft we're all here to see. It's in the OneWorld livery as well. There you go. Where is the A380 coming from? I don't actually know, to be fair. I don't have another device for flight radar, and I don't have another member of crew with me to tell me, unfortunately. So I'm relying on these guys, to be fair. I'm not going to lie. Here we go. Here we go. The second 777 then before the Big Daddy. Here it comes. In the OneWorld livery. A little bit of a wobble there, fighting against the wind. Come on, my man. This one's from Mumbai. Here he comes. Beautifully soft and buttered. Absolutely incredible. And the A380 is coming from Los Angeles, ladies and gents. All the way from LAX, from one busy airport to another. And folks, you can see the silhouette. I mean, look at that. It's completely, undeniably distinctive. Literally cannot make it up, can you? Of course, the actual start of the runway is that line right there with the world's biggest zebra crossing, and the touchdown area starts between that point there and into literally the red and white boxes there. Let's see how he does. Let's watch it. Here we go. The Big Daddy itself, the Airbus A380, ladies and gents. Its approach speed currently into London Heathrow will be about 150 knots, which is roughly about 160 miles an hour. Let's see how he does. Obviously nowhere near as affected by wind and stuff due to the sheer weight of the thing. Each one of those engines producing 16,000 horsepower of thrust. Little bit of a wobble, little bit of interaction there on the throttle. Here we go, here he comes, down he is. Come on lad, pretty much on target, straight in with a beautifully soft landing. Took 9 hours and 41 minutes to get here. That's pretty decent, to be fair. That was a pretty decent landing in almost the exact area of the runway we said he'd land in. Taking the whole 4 miles of the runway to slow himself down before he taxis off at the very end down the bottom. Absolutely phenomenal. There we go. Oh, there's another one coming. I was just thinking now, because I just literally can see the silhouette in the sky. Don't think it's quite clear on the camera just yet, but that's not an A380. A380 Emirates in second place. Let's see if they can butter it as much as BA just did. You know damn well they will do, to be fair though. Obviously you guys asked about Emirates earlier. They are on their way. 787 is coming. Cheers, Shane. Oh, I'm going to stay here for the Emirates too, then I'm going to go. You say that, but then there'll be something else you'll be like, I will stay for that one as well. Oh, you might as well just stay until 3 o'clock at this point, mate. Like, you know. Emirates A380 is coming in after this 70. Here we go. It's almost in slow motion, this one. What a livery, look at this, look at that, that is incredible. From Uzbekistan, ladies and gents. Very nice. Come on then. Very nice. This is a 787-8 Uzbekistan from Tashkent. There you go. I'm staying for as long as this goes. We will be on a live till about 3:30. Then I'm going to go get some lunch. And, oh look, ladies and gents. I wonder what that could be. But then we will be back for 5:30. The flipping trees, I know man, they're bloody annoying. Even from the vantage point of the being higher up here at the Thistle, they're so annoying. Another A380, here we go, look. I hate the trees, yeah, you and me both. Let's see if we can get that down in roughly the same area as what the BA one came in. Probably will do. Emirates A380, ladies and gents. The Big Daddy. The plane we all love to see. Your original co-presenter loves these. The trees are also a safety hazard. I mean, they're not because they're nowhere near the runway, but I get what you're saying. Come on then, Emirates. Can you get it down to the same place BA did, or earlier? Let's have a look. Much earlier, and just as softly. Again, taking all 4 miles of the runway here at Heathrow. Literally passing the BA A380 as we speak, ladies and gents. They might give each other a nice little wave. I doubt it though. That was incredibly early. Incredibly early. But undeniably smooth. There's the 777 and the OneWorld livery coming around to Terminal 5 to take his spot. very nice indeed. Obviously, not a lot's going to come in now. There'll be a little bit of a lull, purely due to the amount of wake turbulence caused by that massive bird. Alright, bye dude, have a good day. Jacob, been a pleasure having you on today, mate. Thank you so much, Steve, for being here. Hopefully you smash the like button, hit subscribe, and you'll be notified next time we're live. There's the 777, a bloody A380 coming. Cheers, Shane. And to all you guys watching, please do smash that like button, hit subscribe, turn on your notification bells, and you'll never miss another day of us here at London Heathrow Airport. Here it is then. I'm going to stay until the end. You'll be here till 3:30 then, dude. 1 hour, 3 minutes to go. Then it's lunchtime. Come on, BA. Let's watch you get this little booty on the floor. Come on, guys. Shane staying to the end as well. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Another beautiful buttered landing right there. A nice early landing for the 320 as well, actually. They normally land a little bit further on the wrong way, but that was very nice. Very nice. Got that down very gently. It's alright, guys, you lot are watching the planes. I'm actually kind of watching the ladies and gentlemen of Europe car just moving all these cars around their compound. It's quite boring, to be fair, I'm not going to lie. Not a job I'd fancy in this weather though, getting wet constantly. Here we go then, folks. Air Algier making their way in. Here we go. No, it's not Austrian, my apologies. Sorry guys. They look similar. Another incredibly smooth landing from the 320 Neo. Yeah, see, I thought it was Air Algier to begin with, but it's actually Austrian Airways, ladies and gents. Something a little bit significant, folks, a little bit bigger to get your teeth into. Here we go. It is Austrian, yeah, I know. Coming on in. With Virgin Atlantic making their way to runway 09 right. Everyone leaving is probably going, ah, look at all that stuff, we're going on holiday. We're leaving the rain. Air Algier is coming at 3:30. Stay for that one then. Here we go. BA 777, folks. Let's watch the butter machine. Here we go. Let's go. Obviously a buttered landing. Wouldn't expect anything different from the 777. Wow, I'm subbing. Cheers, mate. I appreciate you and liking. Appreciate you, Shane. Whereabouts are you from, by the way, dude? Are you UK based? Jesus. I swear I've pulled a muscle in my back because it's so sore. And this cold weather is not doing a lot to help at all. But no, Shane, I appreciate you. Cheers, man. You like and subscribe? We will make you an official Lindenian. Sorry folks, just trying to dry my screen a little bit. Looks like this could be Q8 Air. Yes, it is. In the 777-300 extra reach. Again, a beautiful landing. Very nicely done. And for those of you who watch Big Jet TV, when the lovely Jerry is here, he climbs up that ladder, up on that roof, to bring you even better content than what we can, because he's got a much better viewpoint. Obviously, Big Jet TV and Jerry, the godfather of aviation, the absolute legend that is, as we watch Aer Lingus currently making their way to the runway. Its engine to the size of this, they are, yeah, mad to think, because you see the engines on the 777, you go, there's no way that is the same size as the fuselage of a 737, but they actually are. It's actually mental. Very crazy to see. There we go, the Aer Lingus. Literally, they're making their way to the taxi point on runway 09 right this afternoon. Our 380 is literally sat there waiting for a gate, so he's probably a bit frustrated right now, as Virgin Atlantic leave in their 350. And look at that, Aer Lingus coming on in. The A320 Neo from Knock. You gotta knock on wood. Here we go. Hi. That person just said hi, hello to you. And lands behind the trees. Of course it does. Like we didn't see that one coming, hey. Damn things. Hopefully though, they'll lose their leaves soon, so that'll make it a bit easier for us to see what's going on coming into the winter. There's three A380s at the airport. There's there should be four. There should be a Qantas one there somewhere. There'll be a British Airways one, obviously that's just landed. The Emirates one. Two Emirates actually, because we had two come in, none have left recently. And there's also a Qatar one as well. Ashish, any Air India flight expected shortly? I have no idea, my friend. No idea at all. Here we go, folks. If you actually go around the runway itself, or around the airport itself, there'll be far more than that. So there's definitely an Etihad one there that we saw earlier on as we drove around the airport. Qantas are here, ready for Qantas Flight 2, leaving this evening. And they're just the ones that obviously currently turned on. So A380 literally behind this Dreamliner. You can just see the tail for it. Yeah, is it Kritika? Hello. But there is the 380 making its way to the gate as we speak, right here at Terminal 5. As we watch this Dreamliner taxi its way to its gate. Dear. I'm mistaken, folks. That's not a Dreamliner at all, is it? My bad. That's the 350. My apologies, sorry guys. Speaking of BA though, folks, they will appear nice and quickly coming in pretty hot. Right here. Come on, guys. Really coming in hot. Whoa! Dip at the back end there as he came on the flare. That was a little bit insane. Might have a lot to do with the wind on that one as well. That was crazy. Wow. I actually thought it might have got a tail strike then, but that was mad. Jeez. Kazik, hello to you, my friend. Welcome to the channel. All of you currently watching, if you'd like to hit the like button and subscribe, that would be absolutely amazing. I'm not too sure why there's such a massive traffic currently around Heathrow. Here we go. It was incredibly close. I honestly thought we were going to see a tail strike then. That was crazy. Fatty, hello. Another OneWorld from Rio. Here we go. Much more controlled landing than the last one. Shane, yeah, Heathrow is the busiest airport in Europe, the second busiest in the world. Something takes off and lands here every 45 seconds. Fady has liked and subscribed. I appreciate you, man. So yeah, when currently the only other airport in the world that's busier than Heathrow is Los Angeles International, LAX. But yes, Heathrow is the busiest in Europe and the second busiest in the world, ladies and gents. To all of you watching though, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. I do appreciate you. As we watch, is that another Vueling aircraft? It is indeed, of course it is. Here they come. Recognise those yellow engine casings anywhere. Here we go. Best vid this week. Mate, I appreciate you. Thank you very much indeed. Very nicely done. Now it's from Bilbao. Distorted Vision says, I'm born in Birmingham, emigrated to Australia. Nice vid, mate, thank you. Distorted, great to have you along, my friend. Thank you very much indeed. Bit of a culture and country shock, isn't it? Going from Birmingham to Australia. You just missed a Vueling aircraft landing, my friend. Not a lot, really. And here comes our next one. Go. So whereabouts in Australia are you now, Distorted? Guarantee you got better better weather there than we have here. Here you go then, folks. American Airlines. Here we go. Adelaide in South Australia. Very nice too. Very nice too. Come on, American. Very nice. Another butter landing there from American Airlines. Part of the OneWorld Alliance, obviously, with British Airways and Qantas. As we see, another little OneWorld A380 making its way around. The 777-200 from Miami. 24 degrees today. Cool. It's 16 here in the UK, so you've definitely made the right choice. I'm not gonna lie to you. But Australia, what an amazing country. Despite all the animals and creatures that want to kill you, there are still some quite cute ones. Especially if you go to Perth, then take a boat trip out to Quoker Island. Amazing. A bit warmer, mate. Just a little bit, yeah. You know, not by a lot. It is quite cold, yeah. It's like what, 16 degrees here. Made worse by the weather. I'm not gonna lie to you. Lots of, I wouldn't quite say they're cute, but okay, lots of cute snakes and sharks. All right, mate. We can see your fetish any day of the week, can't we? Here we go then, folks. Watch the Dreamliner. Here we go. 70 degrees in Nebraska. Bloody hell. Yeah, it's 16 degrees here. So double length, that's 32. So it's like 62 degrees Fahrenheit over here at the moment. Not much colder, but it's still colder. Got a nice BA funky livery over there in the waiting to leave. Very nice too. Now, I've been to Australia twice in my life. Both times been to Sydney and Canberra, so I got with my family. And then taking some little trips out to Brisbane. And also Cairns. So got to see the Great Barrier Reef and also visited Steve Irwin Zoo, or Australia Zoo. So yeah, a great place though. I've never been out of the country. Oh mate, you don't know what you're missing. I've been to Australia, Los Angeles, the Caribbean, Poland, Thailand, Turkey recently. Yeah, no, Sydney and Canberra are very nice places. I've got an auntie who lives in Gilmore, so not a million miles away from the airport, to be fair. You can look, like, the airport's the other side of the mountains, so you quite often see a lot of planes like flying quite close to her house, which is quite cool. Obviously Canberra now being an international airport where it never used to be. But yeah, Cairns and Brisbane are, there's more tropical climate in there, to be fair. But yeah, we were in Turkey last year. We were supposed to be in Turkey this year, but unfortunately, the hotel I was supposed to be staying in November this year is actually closed for refurbishment. So instead we're going to go in April next year, but there we go. Being 12 years old and being 12 and knowing a lot about planes and trains. Okay, here we go. BA folks, here we go. Let's go. Another button landing there from BA. I spent most of my life in Melbourne, but moved over to South Australia after COVID. Oh, okay. So you were in the state of Victoria, which I believe apparently has got a similar kind of climate to the UK. I'm not sure if that's true though. Saying that, I've currently got a cousin that lives in she lives in Tasmania, and apparently that's got a very strange climate. So there we go. The A380 from Paris. Nice. So I'm guessing Adelaide down there in, I don't know why, every time you say Adelaide you kind of do it with an Australian accent straight away. It's kind of strange. But South Australia, I believe, I don't know if it's true, it's got a better climate, so there we go. Here we go then folks. Lufthansa from Frankfurt. Similar in winter and spring and spring, but summer is much hotter. Oh, okay, cool. There we go. On a one-wheel touchdown there as well. I don't know if you guys caught that on camera, but that's literally landed on the right-hand side of its wheels there. Not always the preferred way. Dude, you are whacking it around there. What is the matter with you? Pradeep. Hello. Yeah, South Australia has the best climate for sure. nice and dry, and not very much rain. Fair play. I mean, to be fair, we are hoping to do a world tour next year here on LindenTV of our top 5 analytic places. And at the moment, our top 5 geographies is actually Australia features quite highly. Australia, Germany, America, the UK obviously, and Ireland. That'll be quite an interesting tour. So you never know, we may come to Australia next year. It's actually 55 here in Nebraska. Okay. Jesus Christ. Go on, lad. We're doing a brake test. You're lucky they work, because if they didn't, you've gone straight through that fence. That was crazy. I'm not even going to entertain that question with an answer, to be fair, mate, but there we go. Here we go. Iberia, another member of the OneWorld Alliance. If you do, I'll happily show you around South Australia. That'd be great. Yeah, cool. It'll be myself, the co-presenter, and a few other members of the channel, I believe. So a few moderators will be hopefully coming along as well. It'll be a nice LindenTV family trip around, and be a nice chance to meet up with our wonderful subscribers. We're going to time you out, mate, because I don't want to talk to you. As you can see, ladies and gents, there is one of our A380s making its way along to runway 09 right this afternoon. So, Distorted, well, actually, what's your actual name? I'm pretty sure your parents didn't call you that. If they did, then we feel sorry for you. This guy literally thinks he's like Colin McRae, look. What a nutter. Dude. What's the hurry, man? Kevin, nice to meet you, man. So there's an A380 and there's the A320. Size difference is unreal. Let's see how you get this down there, my friend. Come on, let's do this. 42. Nice. I literally had my birthday 2 days ago. We were supposed to have been in Paris for my birthday, but the English channel had other ideas, and consequently the ferry was cancelled. So there we go. I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much indeed. Flipping hell, he's driving like Tom Cruise. Cheers to birthday messages, guys. I appreciate you. We won't disclose how old I am though, because I'm really pissed off at how old I now am. But put it this way, I was 12 in 97, so do the maths. So folks, just about to see through the clouds. Here we go, through yet more rain. Here we go, folks. Etihad Airways coming into Heathrow on a very wet approach in a Dreamliner. Age is just a number. That is very true, but it's no fun when you get old. Oh, lovely. We're now surrounded by rain, ladies and gents. Yeah, I am 40. Beautiful landing and very smooth. It's very true, to be fair. Amanda Southall, hello to you. Welcome to the channel. Massive issues now, though, folks, because we actually can't see anything until the very last minute as they come out of the clouds. So this rain is anything but helpful. But it's supposed to stop at 2:30. Annoyingly, it's 10 to 3, so there we go. The landings on Airbus are much softer compared to Boeing, especially compared to the A320, the A319, to this 737s. Typical British weather, absolutely. Where are you standing, mate? We are currently about 60 metres away from Terminal 5 at the Thistle Hotel here in London. Literally the other side of the northern perimeter. So there we go. Here's a British Airways 777, folks. Here we go. Is that an A3? Oh, it was an A340, my bad. But no, so the rain obviously does happen a lot here. Weirdly, it's literally just finished as quick as it started. But that weren't pleasant, I can assure you. The frequency of planes is impressive. It is indeed, man. I bet the clouds doesn't help the pilot's visibility much there. No, so basically what will happen at the moment, and I'll talk to you about this now from a pilot perspective, rather than doing a visual landing, in these sort of conditions we would use the ILS, and if it really is horrendously bad, you either obviously go for a go-round, or you put your faith into technology and allow autopilot to do it itself for you. But yeah, it's not a lot of fun in these sort of conditions. But the ILS approach, obviously, you know, the aircraft itself will talk down to you, and it's all good fun. Are you a pilot, mate? Technically, I was 4 months away from qualification on the A350 prior to having a stroke in November last year, which kind of scuppered plans a little bit, but there we go. Kenneth, hello to you, my friend. Welcome to the channel. Here comes a little British Airways A319. Here we go, folks. Get it down on the floor. And bosh, another nice soft landing there from BA. Sorry to hear that, mate. You sound like a good bloke. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. But yeah, it's 4 months away from qualification on the A350, but for the time being, at least, we get to retain the that for the time being. And to prove we're not blagging, there you go, some of the credentials from BA. Have to wear that on around the airport anyway, because obviously quite often I will park in places where most public don't normally allowed to, well, aren't allowed to. Most public aren't allowed to. So always need your ID. All the best for future recovery. And we are pretty much recovered, but unfortunately you have to wait 12 to 18. Look at the spoils off of them wing chips, ladies and gents. Look at that coming in. That was crazy. As Air Canada comes in. But you've got to wait 12 months. I'll be 12 months clear before you can get behind the controls of a plane again. I've flown privately. I paid a lot of money back in June to for myself and the co-presenter of this channel to fly the 747. That was a lot of fun, but yeah, commercially with actual paying customers won't happen. Amanda, I like watching airplanes take off and land here in Atlanta, Georgia, USA. Oh, very nice too. That's pretty cool. Ravi says, hello mate, nice viewing. I appreciate you, Ravi. Thank you very much indeed. Thankfully, the drizzly rain is coming to a little bit of an end. So therefore, it makes it a little bit easier to now see in the distance. I'm a qualified boilermaker, and I used to make some subcontract work for Boeing in Melbourne. Used to help fabricate and carry out welding jobs for uncertain parts. That's pretty sick. That's pretty cool, to be fair. Don't know if you guys can see on camera, but the vortexes coming off the wingtips, coming through those clouds is actually insane. But here we go, LATAM Air. Here we go. from Sao Paulo. Let's go. So Amanda likes a plane that has 4 engines. Those are cool. Yeah, the A380 and the 747 are amazing aircraft. We actually saw the A380 land earlier. There's another British Airways one leaving right now. And we also saw the Sultan of Brunei leaving his private 747 earlier on. Jerry from Big Jet TV caught the takeoff for that on the other runway, which was, I'm sure, pretty awesome. But these days I own a bicycle shop. Oh, cool, man. How's that guy still got a job driving like that? I mean, they were starting to go, oh yeah, be careful with the rental vehicle. Why? If I ever rented a car for me, I'd be like, I ain't driving carefully. I've seen how you guys drive these around your compound. Are you mad? But there's our another A380 from BA. Sat there literally waiting for his takeoff slot, so we might watch him leave later on. Yeah, Kev, that's one word for him. Thank you guys so much for the likes as well. I do appreciate you. Currently, bloody hell, 60 of you. That's mad. If you guys would like to like and subscribe, that'd be absolutely awesome, and I'd appreciate it very, very much indeed. The A380 is heading to Boston. Okay. Very nice too. Here we go then, folks. Scandinavian air service. Here we go. Done. I appreciate you, Kev. Thanks, man. Here come the Scandinavians. Always lovely to see them land because they are so gentle. Oh, of course you're going to land behind the bloody trees. Cheers, mate. Very nice. Mary says, awesome. Welcome to the channel, Mary. Thank you for being here. Oh. That one's broken, clearly, folks. It's great fun. You get to watch planes and... Look at him, he's a nutter. Watching planes and cars at the same time. Mad to think that the planes are travelling faster than these cars, because I reckon that guy thinks he's a pilot. I hate the trees. Yeah, they're not much fun, are they? Scuppers things somewhat. Here's our next arrival though, folks. Here we go. It's Aer Lingus, ladies and gents. Here we go. Very, very smooth indeed. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, there's an Emirates A380 down there as well, look. In fact, it looks like actually that A380 might be going to gate 515, possibly. But Emirates are right behind, look. So we'll probably get to watch them take off as well. That'll be kind of cool. Completely different calibre of pilot though for the A380. Here we go then, folks. Here's our next arrival. Here we go. Come on, lad. In your pop. Here we go. Aviation, ladies and gents. Another very smooth buttered landing there from them. Very nice indeed. They thunder their way down the runway. There we go. Very nice. Just trying to work out where that A380's gone to, fair. Come back. Where did you go? I genuinely think that the BA and Emirates A380s are going to be leaving pretty much at the same time, to be fair. Absolute textbook landing, you're not wrong. You ever played with drone vlogs and photography, mate? I know you can't do airports, but elsewhere we haven't, but we are looking to get one of them quite soon. Aviation have been around for quite a long time, to be fair. Very much so. No one would. Here we go. Let's watch Gulfare as they come in, folks. Here we go. This should be a very smooth landing as well. Behind the trees as usual. Cheers, mate. As United make their way around to the Conor Mufasa Simba Lion King Disney Hakuna Matata says hi. Hi Conor. Mufasa Simba Lion King Disney Hakuna Matata. Could you make your name any longer? Wow, where are you from, Connor? I was going to call you that because it's easier. Hakuna Matata, what a wonderful phrase. Carlos Espinoza says, hola. Connor says, tell me, how the hell would I know? Makes it sound like I know where everyone in the country's from, ladies and gents, but there we go. Hakuna Matata, ain't no passing craze. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's a problem free. Oh, hang on. Do you know what? Forget it. Let's just watch them instead. Come on. Got the OneWorld livery there from the A320. Emirates are pummeling their way down the runway right now. Going to pull off pretty much in between ATC and the aerial over there. Oh my god. The bird didn't. What? Connor, dude, I've got no idea what you're saying. Yeah, where are you actually from, bro? Are you from the UK? Somewhere else? Can you go to Dubai and Emirates? Of course you can. And as they go, there they go, folks. Nice early retraction of the landing gear, and away you go. And then look, straight afterwards, the A380 from British Airways, straight away afterwards, not wasting any time. I'm 99% British in my DNA. Oh, nice one, Amanda. Another 319, here we go. A little bit of a wobble coming in there due to the wind and a little bit of turbulence around here. Nice buttered touchdown though, as the A380 will pull back. Air Algeria is coming in 28 minutes, nice. Dude, if you keep pamping that on, I'm going to come pamp you, stop. There he goes, folks. British Airways, my friends, in their 380, right behind the Emirates one. Can you stop doing that, please? Get out. Quiet on set, please. Mufasa, Simba, Lion King, Disney, Hakuna Matata. I'm assuming you're from the UK. I don't know though. Here we go. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's a problem-free. As you can see right back there, right over there at runway 09. You've got Vueling waiting to take off as well. Here's our next landing, folks. Let's go! Bruh is crazy for the Lion King. Do you know what? I love it too though, to be fair. I've watched it like 9 times on stage here in London, and it never gets boring. Never. Here we go then, another member of the OneWorld Alliance, Cathay Pacific. Say Jordan. Jordan, there you go. All the way from Hong Kong, ladies and gents. Let's go! Another beautiful buttered landing right there from the A350. Wouldn't expect anything less from Cathay Pacific, being a member of the OneWorld Alliance. Yeah, Conor, Mufasa, Simba, Lion King. Why do you want to say Jordan? Okay then. Do you go to any air shows? We haven't, but we will do. Say Jono, Hannah, Beanie, Jordan. What? Jono, Hannah, Beanie, Jordan. I don't get it, but okay, that's cool. Yeah, me too, but he's nuts. No comment. It's always nice to have cool people on the show though. I'm gonna be a mighty king, so enemies beware. Well, I've never seen a king or beast with quite so little hair. I'm gonna be the main event that no king was before. I'm brushing up on looking down, working on my raw. Here you go. Royal Jordanian, ladies and gents. Let's go. You'll go to Dubai in 1 minute on EK32 to Dubai. I mean, I wish I was, mate, but that would mean leaving here, going round to the airport, and then getting into onto the aircraft. So I don't think that's going to happen, but okay. Que Aeroporto es? This is London Heathrow, my friend. En Londres, en Inglaterra, porque hablamos español, es muy pequeño, señor. Yep, you're going on Emirates EK32. I don't think I am, mate, but okay then. If you're paying for my ticket, happy days. I'll happily go. As Scar says, leave and never return. Happily. Happily. Anything for a warmer climate. You are going. Okay, mate. If you say so. Here we go. Turkish Airlines, folks. And new people are going to record CCTV 24/7. Why would anyone want to record 24/7's worth of CCTV? Okay, mate. Oh. So as you can see over there, folks, we've got a A320 waiting to do something or other. Possibly waiting for a gate. Maybe waiting a taxi to the runway. No idea what he's going to do. That was a butter landing. You're absolutely completely true. Go now in Terminal 3. I don't have a ticket, so obviously not. Who are you? Do I know you? 'Cause I'm starting to feel like I maybe possibly do. He's got a fun day, look. You are going to Dubai. I'm not, because I don't actually have a ticket, so okay then. Just because I've got a passport does not give me the instant right to leave the country, I'm afraid, without a ticket. Yeah, it's been there for a while, you're not wrong. You have to. Why do I have to? There's a little 321 Neo, the new engine option. Here he is. That looked like a little right hand landing on the old landing gear there, folks. Of course, we are live currently in London Heathrow's Thistle Hotel at Terminal 5. I think it is safe to say that we won't be changing runways anytime soon for landings and stuff, which is quite rare, because normally about 3 o'clock in the afternoon they would switch to runway 27 right. Yeah, operation, but clearly not. You are going to the Dubai Airport Hotel. Well, send me through all the paperwork for this, and I might consider it, but until then, I'm staying put. Here we go, folks. And as you can see, the original retro livery for BA is currently pushing back now from Terminal 5. Quite a big turnaround. Say I'm going to Dubai. Okay, I'm not, but if you say so. Carlos, Hayden, hope you're good. In the circle of life. Yes, bye-bye. Enjoy your flight on Emirates. I'm going nowhere, but okay. If you want to go, be my guest. De donde? We're in London right now, Carlos. New people, it's going to come. Okay. On what? To do what? Air Algeria is coming in 20 minutes. Happy days. We'll stick around for that one. Connor, do I know you? You don't need to know, just go. Absolutely not. Here we go then, folks. Another lovely touchdown right there from BA. I had to put that person in timeout, guys, who was annoying me, so... Oh, hello. You're landing on the wrong runway, my man. You're coming on to 09 right. No, he didn't leave, I put him in timeout, so... It was annoying me. Not too sure why this one's coming on right, but you can just see the... look at the trails from the wingtips because of the all of the turbulence currently right here in London. No idea why they're landing on the 09 right though. Very strange. Especially when everything's still happily stacking up for takeoff on that exact same runway, which is kind of strange. So it's very, very rare for anyone to land on 09 right. Ordinarily, on these operations, it's takeoff only on right, landing on left. So that was very odd. Very strange. Shane, welcome back. It's the only plane there. Weird, isn't it? They're not now changing to runway 27, are they? Because that would be really, really, really embarrassing. Because there's literally nothing stacked up waiting to come in at the moment, as we can look. He must have done, yeah, completely. Because nobody else is landing on 09 right. Unless the last one that came in on this runway was an emergency landing, which quite often is the case. They will quite often chuck a couple of people onto 09 left, or no, 09 right, which does make it very awkward for those trying to leave at the same time, obviously. The Qatar A380 is at the airport. Yeah, man, that landed ages ago. So hopefully we will start seeing some more stuff landing soon. And imagine there's been an issue somewhere on the runway where someone either reported something or there's been an issue somewhere, and a lot of stuff's now in a holding pattern, I'd imagine. And there we go, almost on target. Our next one is coming now, folks. Let's go. Really confused as well though, because our little friend here has been sat there absolutely ages, has not moved at all for like an hour. In flight radar, they're all lining up for 09 left. That's all good then. That's where we are. It's all good. I say 09 right is ordinarily for 09 right takeoff only, so here we go though, folks. Let's go. Maybe a piece of the plane fell off. Let's hope that didn't happen. Really hope that didn't happen. It could have been they might have had to do a quick runway inspection, or something may have happened further down. You never know. Neil, hello to you. Another boat landing there from British Airways. Do we expect anything less? Probably not. As you can see though, folks, look at those vortexes off of those wingtips. Just goes to show how much wind and stuff is out there. That is a very distinct line off of those wingtips from that aircraft. Just literally showing how much turbulence those wingtips themselves are actually causing for those behind them. Quite a rare thing to see. Airbus A380 is coming from Singapore. How far out is that one? because that would be cool to watch. Another aircraft from Kuwait though, ladies and gents. Here we go. Let's watch him butter it. Let's go. Oh, Jesus. That was a hard landing. 4th. Yeah. We'll end the stream then on the A380. Why not? And then we'll be back again live, ladies and gents, at about 5:30 this evening for a couple of hours for the later part of the day. Hopefully at that point we'll catch the Korean 747 coming in, to be pretty awesome. There's our little pod just bopping around by between Terminal 5 and the airport, and the hotel, sorry. In you come then, fella, when you're ready. So if you're watching that, ladies and gents, please do smash that like button, hit subscribe, come and join us right here on LindenTV. We've had an amazing amount of people today, absolutely loving it. Here we go. Here he comes, folks. Thin air, no less. Let's see how he does. Come on, my friend. Another very smooth, very nice landing there from Thin Air. Very nice indeed. Air Algiers is delayed to 3:39. Ooh. We'll still be here, I imagine. I told you we'll wait for it, so it'd be rude not to. Why are they delayed though? Are they in a holding pattern? Oh, of course it's going to rain again. Bloody weather. That's why I hate the UK, ladies and gents. Always just does this really bipolar stuff of like raining, and then sun shining, and then rain. Is horrible. It does my nutting. A private jet is coming. Oh, okay. Kind of interesting. We had the Sultan of Brunei leaving earlier on 09 right. Asian Airlines. Here we go. Oh. Honestly, this weather is more bipolar than I am. It's incredibly crazy. Because no sooner does it start raining, it stops again. I mean, it's good because you don't want consistent rain, but even so. Here's our next one then, folks. It's a coming. They're a coming. Here's that private jet, folks. Bopping very nicely into the airport. Here we go. Is that been diverted? Because it's quite rare for them to land here. Boosh. Very nice and smooth. Because there was an emergency landing, so they went to the other runway, but loads of planes were taken off and landing, so it got delayed. Oh, fair enough. As you can see, folks, the Qatar Airways A380 is right over there. And speaking of an A380, here it comes, the Big Daddy. It's a coming. Here we go. I say we know where they pretty much should be placing the where they should be placing that big beast. We watched it with Emirates and also BA. Let's see if Singapore can do it the same way. Here we go. Home automation. Hello, mate. We are literally watching Singapore Airlines as we speak, buddy. Hear those Trent engines. Here we go. Each of those producing 16,000 horsepower each. 64,000 in general. Wobbling around a little bit. Here we go. Will he land in the same area? Let's take a look. No. That's a very late landing. Is he going to land? Jeez. That's incredibly late. That is insanely late landing for an A380. Especially as they pretty much need the entirety of the runway to slow down. That was crazy late, folks. Very much so. Jeez. At one point, I actually thought he might have gone for a go-round because that was insanely late to get that on the floor. That was mad. Incredibly late. That's what I was thinking. I honestly thought he was going to do a go-round. Very, very surprising. That's why watching it, I was like, are you going to put that down or are you going to leave it up there? Like, almost like I was thinking, do we, don't we? That was, yeah. Always great to catch those sort of things on camera though, because makes for interesting viewing. My little friend Corfu still has not gone anywhere. I'm starting to question if there's actually an issue on board that aircraft, but there's no ground crew with it or anything. Very strange. Here we are though, folks. Oh, they must have heard us. They're finally moving, ladies and gents. It's taken long enough. There we go. Here's our next one, folks. Here we go. Lufthansa. Let's go. Yeah. I love that. Finally. Yeah, you're not wrong. You are not wrong, G. Another beautiful landing there from Lufthansa. Very nicely done. Very confused by that Emirates, by that Singapore Airlines A380 though. No idea why that took so long to get down. But yep, they're finally moving. I bet the people on board are absolutely ecstatic. And if it goes back to the gate, I think they'll be mightily pissed off. Can only imagine there's got to be some sort of technical issue with that aircraft. Next one now upcoming to land is British Airways from Krakow in Poland. Here we go, folks. Here it is. Do-do-do. Hiya. There we go. Very nice and smooth again from there. Very nice. Very nice. So air Algiers must be getting close to getting ready for final, I'd imagine. Which is pretty good. Here we go, folks. Let's go. That was a nice landing. You are very correct. 7 minutes for your people, your airline that you're desperate to see. Here we go. Another BA from Dublin. Of course, another BA. It's lunchtime. They've rang the dinner bell. Come along. Chop chop. In you come. Come on, lad. Here we go. Again, lovely and smooth. Very nice too. So it looks like they are finally making their way from being sat there for hours. They are now making their way to the runway. Unless they do turn off into a gate, which will be really annoying for everybody on board. I would not fancy being a flight crew on there, I can assure you. Can we make it 3 in a row for BA? Of course you can. I mean, it's Heathrow. It's very rare to have anything but 3 in a row, to be fair. It's like playing Connect 4 sometimes. Let's see. Bam bam ba da da dam. As you can see, folks, still getting those vortexes off of the wingtips this afternoon. Look how clearly you can see them now. Come on in, lad. That is insane. Bring it down, my boy. Very nice too. Hopefully you guys could see as well how clear those vortexes were as he came down onto the runway. That was absolutely insane. This guy still thinks he's like Arnold Schwarzenegger or taking part in some sort of action movie. Are they going to go to the gate, or are they going to turn right and go to the runway? All to play for right now. Where are they going to go? They were incredibly clear, weren't they? That was mad. Intrigued to know where this aircraft's going to go, left or right. Hopefully it's right. As you can see, folks, the sun is now coming up back again over Heathrow. Literally has been the most bipolar day possible for weather. It's been insane. Here we go, folks. I think the one we've all been waiting for. Matthew Pope, are you in Britain? Yes, man, we are at London Heathrow Airport right now. It's Virgin, ladies and gentlemen. Another one landed on the street. Guard your tweets. Liam says why? What? Why we're at Heathrow? Why is this cool? Because it's what people like to watch, my man. Still trying to work out where that plane's going to go to. They're not going to sit there for hours now, are they? They're literally sat over here for ages. And now they're just sat there. I would not fancy being a passenger on that flight, I can assure you. I'll be getting a bit peed off. I'd sit there for hours. Dude, that'd be amazing. But I say we will be back here at 5:30 tonight for the evening part of the show, which would be pretty cool. So Liam, if you want to press the like and subscribe button, turn on your notifications, you'll be notified when we go live later on, my friend. What's it like at night? Dark. With lots of little fairy lights all over the airport. This stream is very plain content. I wonder why. Now, to be fair, you do see quite a bit at night time. Another smooth landing there. They're landing very late for some reason. You do get floodlights. I was joking. Like, all of the terminals get lit up. Taxiways lit up like literally like a little Christmas tree, like Toy Town. Yeah, it's pretty cool. If you're around later for our stream between 5:30 and 7:30, you will get to see what it is like here at London Heathrow. Probably about 7:30, 7:45, probably it'll start getting dark. Yeah, we'll be here from 5:30 anyway, which will be fun. I'm up north in Bolton. Oh, wicked. Cool. Welcome to the channel, my friend. A pleasure to have you along. Here we go then, folks. It's 10:30 in the morning here. Whereabouts are you from, Matthew? There's a cafe behind Manchester Airport Runway. There's a pub there, definitely. Japan A350 1000 in a bit. We'll be gone by then, man. We're literally waiting here for Air Algiers. Then we'll be ending and we'll be back here at 5:30 because I'm absolutely starving. And we've been here for 3 hours already, so I think I'm due a break. Like right off the runway, but yeah, I know exactly what you mean, mate. Indiana in the States. Oh, very nice too. I bet it's warmer there as well. There's our Austrian Airlines flight that landed earlier on. They're now on their way back out again. Hopefully, Fady, your aircraft you've been waiting all day for, hopefully it's this one. It's 61 degrees. Oh, very nice too. It's 16 here. Obviously we work in Celsius, we do it the proper way, but there we go. Everything will land on this runway, mate, big and small. Well, that's not Air Algiers, that's KLM. Fady, whereabouts is your where's your airline, dude? Because it sure as hell ain't them, that's KLM. So yeah, we get all sorts. We get the A320, the A380, 747, everything will land on this runway. Ever seen that whale A380 thing? Yes. Oh no, it's not. It's our very clean, brand new British Airways blue plane. Very rare. Normally flies between London and Heathrow. And a beautiful landing. We only use metric system. We use it for alcohol and firearms. Okay. But yeah, no, the A380 has been here. Seen three or four lands today, actually, to be fair. Here we go then, folks. I think this might be the last one of the stream, to be fair. And then we'll be back at 5:30 later on this afternoon. It's 6 because BA pushed in before. I mean, to be fair, this is their home, you know, so they're kind of allowed to. Is it a whale or a dolphin? Well, the A380, I don't know really. Here's Japan Airlines, folks. Another member of the OneWorld Alliance. Have a good day. Thank you, Matthew. And yourself, my friend. Very nice too. As you can see there, look folks, another pushback for BA. Leo said a lot full of airports. Do you know what? There is something very distinctive about them in there. And I'll be back. Alright Arnie, we'll see you soon. I'll be back. Okay. I am very surprised though by the sheer lack of go-rounds we've had tonight, to be fair, or today. With the weather we've had, I would have thought there would have been a fair few, and we've had none. That's an A380, no? This one's not an A380, mate, no, definitely not. Barbara, hi from Northern Ireland, hopefully catch you later. Hopefully you will do, yes. Aero Mexico, the first one from them today. We do shoot takeoffs occasionally, yeah. If they're taking off on 27 right, then we will. Saw its head for a second. But Barbara's in Northern Ireland, ladies and gents. There we go, look. Making their way around to the gate. It's more often than not landers, but we do occasionally do takeoffs as well, yeah. There's our little blue one. Here it comes. Obviously blue because it is the aircraft with the lowest carbon emissions across the entirety of the fleet. How many aborts do you see a day? We've seen none so far today, to be fair. It varies on the day, man. It all depends on like weather conditions, etc, etc. No, you do still get them. In bad weather, it does still happen. Let's watch though, folks, as American Airlines comes in. 4 minutes. Happy days. Good, because I'm hungry. Here we go, folks. American Airlines, in they come. Yeah, boy. See how they get it down. Of course you're going to land. Those bloody trees. They are landing a lot later than now, folks. It's kind of weird. For some reason, they're not coming down in the earlier sections of the runway like they were earlier on. But no, in really windy conditions and stuff, you do still get the aborted takeoffs now and again. And if they see something on the runway which they're not happy with, then of course that's another reason for an abort. So it does still happen. Sorry for holding you so long. Oh, you're alright. I think they're looking for the white lines as visibility isn't great today. It's not great, no. A lot of it will be getting done on the ILS today, to be fair, as opposed to a visual landing. It would not be definitely would not be a fun day for landing, that's for certain. Certainly not a day I'd want to bring a plane down, put it that way. Here we go then, folks. Let's see how these guys do. They bring it in. Third in line. They want to hurry up then, don't they? Here we go. They're all landing a lot later though. It's very strange. Very odd. No, I think he's talking about Air Algiers. He's waited all day to watch him arrive. So but we'll definitely see some A380s later. When we are back on this stream, ladies and gents. Ladies and gents, if you are brand new to the channel, please do smash that like button, hit subscribe, turn on your notifications so you'll never miss another stream again from Heathrow Airport right here in London. They've definitely rang the BA dinner bell. Look, they're all coming home, look. Like, my turn, hello. Come on, boys, you're coming in hot. Almost. Do you see Cathay 747s? Sometimes. They do turn up occasionally. More often than not here though, you get the Korean 747. That's here most days. And in fact, we might even see that later on this afternoon, which would be quite cool. So, what's third in line then? Is it the how long to the next A380, Fady? Because if it's after your airline, we might just do it. When Cathay Pacific to Australia, best plane journey of my life. I mean, you can't beat the 747, 100%. Here we go, folks. El Delos Tigers. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Here we go. Here we come. Just for you then, Fady. Here we go. Very smooth, very nice landing. Beautifully done. There's no A380 in the next 10 minutes. That's a shame. Beautiful landing though. Koljit, hello sir. Very nice indeed. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have been live for the last 3 hours and 15 minutes. It's now 10 to 4. We'll be back about 5:30ish. And right now, I'm going to go get some food because I'm starving. You guys have been amazing. Thank you very much indeed for taking part in today's show. Hopefully see you at 5:30. But for now, this has been LindenTV. Miss it, miss out.